Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a first impressions type video. So Shop Miss A's brand just came out with a new like AOA Studios sub brand, if that makes sense. It's called A20 Lab. So this is the packaging that all the singles come in. This is one of the palettes that you can get with these. I got mine during like a sale, like 50-60% off, something like that. Like, it was a good price. These are usually, so the eyeshadows are usually $2.50 and the blush, bronzer, highlights are usually $3.50, I believe. I got mine for under 50 cents per pan, and then I got the magnetic palette for, I want to say it's usually $2 or $5, and I got mine for $2. So this is what it looks like so far. So the first one I have is M20. M3, M5, M16. Oh, it's so hard to get these. Then we have M7. I want to say this is M2, M19, M17, M15, M18, L14, L5, P1, L2, and L14. So that's what we got so far. Then for highlight we have Champagne. I believe this one is Solar. No, this is Gamma for the blush. Magnum for the bronzer. And Creighton for the contour. So this is what we got here. These are all very pigmented, very easy to blend. They work very well on cream products. I really like these so far. Then for another blush I have Solar, I think. Yes, I do have Solar. So this is a very nice blush. None of these are patchy. Hold on. This is a very pinky color. I really like this blush. And then you have Pink Diamond for the last highlight. That's what that one looks like. I hope you guys enjoy this video. And let's jump right into it. Okay guys, so today I'm going to use the first product I'm going to be talking about is from the A20 brand, and this is the UHD primer spray. I also have the Pro setting spray. One is in a white bottle. So it says Hold the primer spray about 12 inches from face and spray for several times and allow it to dry before applying makeup. So I am going to show you use the spray. I actually really like the mister on this. Look, it's a really nice one. It's pretty even as well. But and they smell decent. They don't smell bad, but they don't smell like amazing either. So I am going to apply my foundation and stuff I'm not testing from the Shop Miss A stuff. I will do off camera and then come back on camera and so forth. So let's go ahead and use this. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this primer spray. It says it's enhanced with aloe vera, long lasting, and it's paraben free, whatever that means. You get this set of 2 for I think $5 or something like that, or no, maybe it's $10, something like that. And you get 2.5 ounces. Okay, so we're just gonna let that dry. I really am excited to try both of these. I'm hoping that at least the setting spray works. That way I can kind of do like wet my shadows with it. So I will be back. It's set down. It's a little tacky, not super tacky, but it's decently tacky. Like, it's a little tacky, not like too much. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply my foundation and concealer and bake if I need to off camera, and then I'll be back and we can test out the rest of this stuff. Okay guys, so for foundation I use the Milani 2-in-1 foundation in light natural 00. Concealer, I use the Master Conceal by Maybelline and Face Studio, their camouflaging concealer in Tin Fair. For setting powder, I use the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. And I think that's all I have to name right now. So, we're going to go in and contour. Sorry. Let me just move stuff around real quick. Oh, and I'll also be testing this F19 AOA Studios highlighting brush. It is a little bit small. Let's compare it to the eye brush. Actually, it's pretty big compared to my fluffy packing brushes and stuff, but it looks really good quality. I haven't noticed any shedding or anything like that. So the hand, on the other hand, is pretty long. Like, look at how long that is. So I'll also be testing that out. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and use this deeper shade here. This, I believe it's called Creighton or something. Croton 5702 pressed shadow. So the highlighters, bronzers / contour shades, and the highlighters are all $3.50, whereas the eyeshadows are, I think that looks pretty good, are $2.50 instead of $3.50, if that makes sense. Okay, so that looks like it blended out pretty well. It looks actually really natural, which I personally look for in a contour. Like, I don't want it to be like super harsh. Next, we are going to use this like powder brush. It's a little like denser, I guess. And that's what we're going to use to bronze. So the bronze shade is called Magma 5706. We're just gonna pat this on our brush. They are decent pan sizes, as you can see. So I really like that. Close that up. I really like these. They're very blendable. They're decently priced. So yeah, I would definitely recommend these bronzers. And they have a bunch of them. I only got the ones that matched my skin tone, but they have a bunch of them. Okay. So next we're gonna go, I have another blush too. I got 2 blushes, 2 bronzers, and 2 highlights. But in this one, I did a bronze, or a contour shade, a bronzer, a blush, and a highlight. So I have an extra. So for blush, we're going to use 5610 Gamma. That's what it looks like. I'm going to use this. This is just, the handle, these with the pink handles are from Bundle Monster. The blushes are very pigmented. They do have a bit of a sheen to them. Well, at least this one does. There is a little bit of fallout, but not enough to be like matte or anything. So as long as you like build up the color, it works a lot better than if you just like put it in at first. But it is very workable and like movable, if that makes sense. So the highlighter I'm going in with is Champagne 5816. This is a finger swatch. It's a little powdery, but it's not too bad. So I'm going to go ahead and use this highlighting brush that I got from the website as well. I actually really think this is perfect, especially since I have a kind of smaller face. With bigger brushes, especially for highlight. I'm also going to go ahead and use this setting spray on it just to kind of give it a big of a bang. But I find that with highlighter brushes, the bigger... Ooh. Okay. So I actually really like this highlight. It's very gorgeous, and if you dampen it, it makes it a lot more blinding. Look at that. Okay, so that looks really nice. I actually really like this highlighter brush. Okay, so definitely recommend that. The setting spray is pretty bomb to like make shadows and stuff like pop out. So I'm gonna go ahead and do under here with with my Coty Spun powder. Okay. Perfect. And then I'll save that to the end. So I'm just gonna go ahead and brush this away with the same brush we used to bronze with. If you guys have any brush recommendations for like big fluffy bronzer brushes, comment those down below, because I'm looking for a new one. The one I used to have wasn't exactly what I was looking for. So yeah, so I'm using the e.l.f. glitter eye primer. I just like to apply this with my fingers. So all of the eyeshadows I'm about to test are $2.50 per pan. And on Shop Miss A, if you spend, I think, $35 or more on their website, most of their, I think the A20 Labs is the only brand that has stuff that's more than $1. Everything else is $1. My animals are fighting. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna dust this off a little. I am gonna go ahead and take that highlight brush, and I'm just gonna find, okay, this doesn't have a lighter. I didn't pick any lighter shades. So I'm just doing this to soften up the eye primer. Not too much color, I just barely damp. So it's this third shade from here. So this shade is what I used, and this one is the M5. So I think that looks pretty good so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and close my light window. That way you can see the colors hopefully better. Okay, so I'm gonna go, okay, yeah, you can. Okay, that looks really nice so far. So I just deposited a little bit of color. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my finger and take the highlight shade that we used. Okay, so I obviously took too much of that highlight shade, but that's okay. Okay, so we are gonna kind of do a warmer look. So we're gonna take this. This is the M15 right there. Yes, that's the right shade. And we're just gonna put this in the crease. That is the wrong brush. I'm using mostly e.l.f. brushes. Or drugstore brushes. This is the e.l.f. blending eye brush. Now this is a warmer shade. I kind of want to do like a cranberry look, if that makes sense. So hopefully this will work. Ooh, wow. Ooh, wow. Okay, so I need a smaller brush for this. This is the e.l.f. crease brush. I'm just going to take that same color. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend with what's left on my bigger brush, my bigger e.l.f. brush. Okay. So look at that highlight, guys. Like, that looks amazing. It's not sticky or anything. It's a really great highlight. I also have the pink diamond highlight, and then I have the solar blush, I believe is what it is. Okay, so now we're just going to take a clean-ish blending brush, and we are going to go into this shade here, which is M7, and we're going to mix that with M2. Because I don't want it to be as dark. Okay. Now we're just going to do the same. So I think that looks fairly nice. Now these, I'm actually really surprised. But these are very pigmented, but they're also very easy to blend. Okay, so that's our look so far. We're just gonna go in with, I believe this is M18. By the way, these are named by like M meaning matte, like their finish, and if you read the description, it also does tell you. Okay, let's go ahead and open this window back up for you so you can kind of see a little better. So I kind of want to go for like a cranberry smoky eye, if that makes sense. Okay. And now we are going to take a flat synthetic brush. First, I'm going to dip this in the highlight that we used, just to kind of redefine our eyebrow. By the way, I used the e.l.f. eyebrow pencil in taupe, I want to say. Perfect. Okay, and now we're going to take this very gorgeous reddish purple shade. It's like the glitter shade to the M18. Actually, I think I'm going to use this rose gold one. Or actually, I think I'm going to mix them. This is the L2, and I'm mixing it with the L4. So, this is just a double-sided brush I got off of AliExpress. Okay, and now we're going to mix the two. So I really like both colors. Okay, so now we're just going to pack this on. I like the fact that if you put, like, not eyeliner, but if you put foundation right there, it really helps so that if your, like, eyeshadow doesn't do exactly what you want it to, you can kind of erase it. So I actually like the L2 shadow better. So I'm just going back in with that and really packing it on. Okay, perfect. So I actually really like how that's looking, but I want to darken it up. So I'm going to go back in with this deeper shade. Actually, I think I'm gonna use this shade to kind of tie everything together. Okay, and then now I'm just going to deepen it up with that darker shade. This is M2. So I actually really like these eyeshadows. I think they're really great quality at a really nice price. And the Z palettes hold, I think, up to 28 normal shadows or I think 14 of the big ones. So it's not bad, and they're like $5 to $7, I believe. So definitely check all of this out. I'm gonna go in with a liner brush, and I'm gonna take these two shades again, and I'm just gonna kind of put those on my lash line. So I'm taking the deeper shade, like the burgundy color, and I'm just putting that on the outside, and then I'll go in with that like brighter-ish purple shade, and I'll put that on the inner parts. I'm just using the same brush, by the way. This is like a eyebrow liner brush, I guess. So I actually really like these. They're all really pigmented. The shimmers or the like glitter shadows are a little more tough. While I'm talking to you guys, I'm just going to apply some mascara. This is the Voluminous Lash Paradise. It's a dupe for the Too Faced Sex Better Than Sex mascara. So I think this is a really nice like fall look, and I really like the products. I'm not sure how I feel about the primer yet because my pores still are showing, so I don't think it is really doing its job. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to apply a lipstick. This is Androgyny by Jeffree Star. So I really love this formula of lipstick. Perfect. Okay, so this is our final look. Actually, I forgot one more step. This is the setting spray that matches the primer spray. Okay, so here we go. Actually, it looks really nice even without me patting it in. Hold on. So like I was saying, they really do have like a little bit of fallout. Like I just had to swipe away the excess. Did I put the setting spray? So again, this is 2.5 ounces. I'm not sure what a standard one comes as. So I actually really like the sprayer on these. And I really like how this is making the makeup like kind of melt into my skin. Okay, so this is our final look. Let's bring you guys back so you can see. My outro is gonna be, not my outro, I'm gonna come back in a few hours so you can see, but my eye makeup will be changed because I have something I have to go to and I need like a more natural look. But I actually really like this shadows. Look at that, it looks so natural and blended, and this is a blinding highlight. Like, look at that. I really am liking this. I don't know how I feel about the primer spray because as you can see, you can still see all the texture right here. So I don't know how I feel about the primer spray. I think I'm probably gonna try it as just like when I'm not wearing makeup or I'm doing light makeup maybe, and see what that does. But I also have their poreless primer. It's not a spray, it's like an actual primer, like you put it on your face. And I didn't like that one because again, it didn't do anything that it was supposed to. It wasn't even tacky, and I didn't like it. But I will see you guys in maybe 10 hours. Let's see, it is 12:36 here right now, so I'll probably come back around midnight or 10ish, and I'll have this makeup on for about 10 hours. I most likely will change my eye look, but for the most part it'll be the same stuff I used. I don't think I'll change my face makeup because I actually really like how it came out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you guys are gonna be for Halloween. It's coming up, so let me know. Bye. Sorry the lighting is so bad, guys. It is really dark outside. So it's about midnight, like 11:30 midnight. I just wanted to kind of update you on, so as you can see, the eyeshadow looks really good. I went ahead and ate dinner. You can kind of see the texture. It's not as bad as it usually is, so I think I'll keep working with that setting spray. But you can still see the texture around my nose and stuff. The highlight and bronzer and everything still looks really good, so does the blush. It's kind of worn away on my chin. As you can see, my lipstick is kind of gone too. But I actually really like all the products. I'm going to keep working with them, and I will update you guys in 2 weeks. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!